to show this one down. That pair of 6 is going to win. That is the lovely sound of money. Because more players are entering. Still stuff going on out here. One tournament only just began. People still playing in all corners of the room. Plenty of action still to be had. That's for sure. Ace 9 raised to 50, 10-3 of spades in the big blind. Definitely a defendable candidate, and that is going to be the case. To the flop we go. King 8 and 9. And Ace 9 well out in front. Fold from the 10-3. That pair of 9s, easy enough to take it away immediately. Still at 16. Not sure who we've got at the outer table. I believe Constantine Held is still out there battling. So hopefully we get an update. When we get to our next break, we'll be able to let you guys know exactly how things are going. But I think we're still a considerable way away from that. Over to Wakewald Young. Going to put in the jam with the Queen Jack offsuit for 345k. Queen 10 suited snap folded. Could have maybe given that one a little bit of thought, I would think, but he's definitely going to know better than I am. Over to the Ace 9 and the small blind, also folding. And he's going to get this one the whole way through. Oh, forgive me. The blinds are still at 25, so this is a jam for about 13 bigs. I thought it was a jam for 6 for some reason. Getting all my wires crossed over here. That massage has been going for hours at this rate. Jack 9 suited for Xu Ximing. Back to the table. Still holding on to close to 2 million biscuits, but I must say that I have seen players out there with around the same amount of chips. So he is not an anomaly. There's plenty out there to be played for, that's for sure. Queen 10, let go. Ace Queen for Sui Song. Expect this one to go in. No, he just puts in a 3-bet. And if past history is anything to go by, I don't see a universe where this gets folded from Ximing. I expect that this is just always going to be called. 200,000 is a somewhat considerable wager. Is it a large enough wager to balk at continuing? It looks like it. Wow. Seems that we have found a man to counter the uncounterable. Sue Song locates the winning decision here against Xu Xiaoming. Action once again on Guo Yang. Creeping onto those 5k chips. He's got around 400k worth in total. 10-9 offsuit. This one's just going to be a little bit of posturing, buying some time. I don't think anything is going to be going in, and that is going to be a muck. Action folding all the way around to the button. Xu Song, 4-deuce suited. I think this is going to be a blind v blind confrontation. At best. May not even be that. Justin, 10-9 offsuit. We are going to see a flop blind v blind. The ace-6 offsuit just checked behind from Xu Xiaoming. When we see the ace-queen-6 board, 10-9 in no man's land. I guess double backdoor straight draw, but that's about it. The ace-6 with top and bottom. And this is chips that aren't going to be going the way you want them to be going. I think we're probably just going to see a quick raise up to about 90,000 if we're in Xu Xiaoming's shoes. His hand's very well disguised. I can't imagine Xiaoming is going to want to keep things at the same value, reaching for what looks like 85 in the end, so I'm ever so slightly off. And whilst you'd love to continue in this spot, I don't think you can with 10-9. Sure, a jack is basically the best card in the universe, but even then, you're going to be raising into a range that's relatively uncapped and can have every two-pair combination if they're not raising hands like ace-6 offsuit or ace-6 suited. As our cameraman is falling asleep. Nope, he's awake. Dipping back up. 10-9 gets another glimpse and then gets glanced into the muck. Chips moving to the usual direction, I may say. Once more, getting a look at this setup. Looks very nice.
About 9 players tonight bagging Jordan. We had a bit of a flurry of late registrations.
The blinds have also just ticked up to 1530. Jesse with the jack-6 is going to relinquish. Action folding around to Mr. Ma. Folding the 10-9 offsuit? I guess he's worried about getting jammed on by Guo Yang, who actually had the same hand.
有丰富的后门顺概念，从7到 K 都是我的后门顺。弄回去你没了，我2分。忍了呀，向主赛冠军低头。 主要忘记，
这个阶段，
下次跟你比我就先这样一下。
我觉得不合适，你这样要交学费的。
哦，确实，用人家的版权动作去搞人家，对吧？不太合适，确实。
你要换一种方式，自创一种。
合理。魏老师说的没毛病。
230? 230? Yeah.
要吗？
来了。How good is it? That good? That good? Sure one?
You choose.
Choose this one.
Oh no! Another juice.
Yeah.
That's fine. 这个可以老想半天。什么玩意儿？那总有一张不是 A 嘛？那怎么办？我有位置，我还翻起来跑马。这 boss 多难。
Chinese top 10. Top 10 player. China.
Where's totem?
Top 10.
Oh, top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just win the main event.
Okay.
At this
Confident.
Top
This table.
10,000.
Top 10,000. Okay.
action on a 7-turn. Song Hong Sheng, Queen 7. That 2 pair against the flop top pair of Xu Ming Xu. This could get very expensive for the 2 million stack. Price of poker could be increasing rather rapidly with only 575 behind. Good for about 17.5 big blinds. Those greens are being reached for. 125 goes in, a 2.5x check raise. Now what? Now a call. Needs a 10, a 3, or an ace on the river. What will it be? It's the 6. All in is the request from the Queen 7. No snap from the ace 10. No call even as of yet. We saw him make an absolutely egregious fold with a straight to the jack on a board reading 7, 8, 9, 10, 3. And actually made the best fold I've ever seen with the better hand against, with the worst hand against Queen Jack. Can he make another fold here? He's requesting the count. Is it going to be a muck from the ace 10? If he can fold the jack earlier, he can definitely fold the ace now. Time bank utilized. More time added to that shot clock. Somebody a bit tired. Very loud yawn expelled from somebody at this table. Slap on the wrist. And a fold! He does let it go. Making some insane folds. And also making some insane value at the same time, I must say. Ace deuce raise from Jesse. Snap jam from the king queen, it sounded like. Oh no, he was asking for a count. Does have 10 bigs against a button. It's going to stack him up and push him forth. And what is an ace going to do against 10 big blinds? I say an ace because that's all it is. The deuce is very inconsequential. Wonder if we are going to see Jesse relinquish this one. For 11 big blinds, not super comfortable. I bet he wishes he was in the small blind instead of the button so he could have just ripped his BVB. Make his decision a lot easier. Does just relinquish. Ace-5 offsuit raised to 60,000 now. Action folding around. King-5 for Chen Zhenxiang. Into the muck it goes. Queen-Jack suited for Xu Yong. Oh, sorry, Xu Song. Expect chips to go in. It's just a matter of whether or not it's going to be by way of call or by raise. It's going to be by the biggest raise. All in is the request. Queen Jack takes it down. Still at 16. There must be some shorties at the outer table. Thinking about how many chips are in play in this flight, there's about 18 million. Looking around at this table, there's about 8 of that. Maybe more. So there has to be some guys that are going to be in the pain zone in the next level when those blinds tick up to 40k. Plenty of 20 big blind stacks. Reminder that these guys are backing with 9 players left, so we're just 7 away from completing play for the day. Ace-10 raised to 60. Action folding to the blinds. Sue Song. See, Ace-9 is going to take that one away.
反正赢了血赚，输了裂开。
不是买8个是怎么回事？就是不抽水了嘛，赢了基本上不抽水了，是这么聊的。
的概率嘛。
对，
主要是我觉得
9出1我买7个，然后输了。
啊？
还有一个是 AA 我有一个。
你是一发一发的上还是什么？
不是我之前是说我是
7个，7个。
7打2，
还有一个是 AA。
我操，那你是
大聪明。但我说实话，我觉得这个幸运赛，他这么弄可以，但是我觉得那个抽水应该降一点。1分钟就发完了，水还是抽一样的。确实，对吧？至少你半水，我觉得半水是合理的。
Ace-Queen for Chen. This one's going to be taken up to 60k, I would think. Call from Sue. Also a call from Xu Ming. So a flop we go. 3 of clubs window, Ace-7 behind. That's all Chen Zhenxiang. Ace-Queen feeling very comfortable. Xu checks it over. Chen reaching deep. 150k. I don't think you need to go that big on a board this static. Well, that is the size he goes with. Fold from Queen 10, fold from Jack 10, takes the pot down. Pocket jacks for Jesse. Nobody wants a piece so far. What's Guo Yang going to say about it? 4-3 offsuit. Also in the muck, and Jesse picks that one up and takes himself to 945. Queen Jack for Ma. Finds the raise to 60 over to Jesse in the big blind. What's it going to be? 7-8 offsuit. Flicks in the call. To a flop we go. Six window, 4 deuce behind. It's actually ace-5 suited that Jesse has, not 8-7, forgive me. So this is a big flop for him. Gut shot and a flush draw, the nut flush draw at that. Looks like he's going to check. It's a board that you can sometimes lead as the big blind. Wonder whether or not Jesse just feels like he's got far too much equity to be leading a board like this and potentially fold out his opponent's air balls that he could extract more from on future streets. Looks like it is going to be a bet of 50k, and now I wonder if we're going to see a check raise. Yeah, looks like he is reaching for that raise and fires it up to 180,000. Snap fold from the Queen Jack, and the ace high is going to take that one down. Ace-4 for Yul Young. Blind still at 1530. Action folding around to the button. Xu Ming locates a raise to 60,000. queens for Jesse against the ace, sorry, the 8-5 offsuit. In goes the raise to 215. I don't think there's going to be much thought here. I think we're going to see a pretty quick fold from Xu Xianming.